How you doing, guys? This is Hybridsteel. Welcome to the sweaty stream. It's a wee bit warm today. Again, it's just uncomfortable. I don't like it. Most people who have been in these streams before know that I am not a summery person. I don't mind like 21, 22 degrees with a nice light breeze, but when it's 30 degrees and you're feeling your skin turning slowly into bacon, you kind of hope that there are no like non-vegans around because you might feel tasty. Oh, especially when you're a bit fat like me. People, yeah, they like the crispy bit on the edge. Yeah, it's strange, but there you go. I am the crispy bit on the edge. I'm just the bit that sits on the side of the plate that people just go crunch. That's how I feel right now. It is warm. Now, being that I live in a flat, I'm not on the ground floor. I am on the first floor, and heat rises, and it's like, yeah, it's just uncomfortable. That's all it is. Apart from that, we're okay. We are so close to finishing the cars, and this is the list. We're like 5 parts away. I'll drop my pen. Come here. Cool. So what we need is we need one more side light for the camper, a left door card for the GT, and a few bits for the pickup truck. And then we're good. And that's all we need. Now I just kind of hope that... I don't quite know what's going on right now. Things are spawning. Oh yeah, these are the dead tires because we changed it. Why have I got a spare? Oh, hello. What? I got a spare water. That's nice. I'm not sure where this comes from though, considering. Or do I? Oh no, I do. Yes, I know where this comes from. We used it to fill up the oil in the engine last time. Hey, my brain isn't as bad as what I thought it was. I am slowly remembering things. Right, have I got all my wheels? No, I'm missing a wheel. Bums. Well, actually, saying that, that's a G. Pretty sure there's a GT wheel kicking about up here because that's a GT. So I do need another wheel. And this is the worst part. There is none. That's a GT right there. There's no wheels for this car. I have to go looking elsewhere then. Right. Cool. We're off. And off we go. On the greatest adventure. Oh no, I've got to do the handbrakes. On the greatest adventure. Oh no, I did. I put the wheel inside the car. Yeah, that's right. Because I didn't want to lose it. That's the... Right. Unlock the handbrake. Off we go. Handbrake. Right. Finally. The worst part about playing this game right now is that currently it's really warm in the UK and we're currently driving through a desert. This does not fill me with cool thoughts. I hope all the bits I found so far are still in this truck. I hope. But apart from that, we're fine. If anybody would like to donate to the Hybridsteel Ice Cream Fund, it's up to you guys. If not, don't worry about it. I've got to go to Sainsbury's tomorrow. I've got to buy a load. Because the kids have eaten me out of ice poles. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Yeah. Anyway, tis for... Oh, I think that's a... I can feel a bit of a breeze. It is because it's now like 20 past 9 at night. The temperature should be going down a bit. Apart from that, it's been a Friday that I've been like, yeah, nothing's really happened. It's been a real chill day. Apart from the fact it's not very cold, it's been like I haven't had to do a lot, which is quite nice. My brain sort of melts during these times, so I'm not a very functional human being. Even when I used to work at like the place I used to work at during the summer, I didn't enjoy it. I used to work under a metal roof, and when it was 30 degrees outside, obviously because temperatures inside go up, and I used to work with heaters and liquids, it was add 5 degrees to what was outside. And then I kind of felt sorry for my uncle because he worked at the same place as me, but he worked in the resin department, and the resin department dealt with like presses and like molding things, and he used to work in front of presses that used to pump out like 200 degrees. So it's kind of, I felt really sorry for him. He was a fit bloke, but he would sweat through all of his clothes in one day, and every day it was the same. So he was one of those, like, he was one of those people that bought like 50 of each piece of clothing. So like he'd have like 10 different t-shirts, 10 different this, and he'd buy them from all like Primark because they would just get ruined at work. And that's kind of how he used to do it. But it was, yeah, the place we used to work at was, I mean, there was no fans. There was no like, oh yeah, we just to put it on the air conditioning. There was none of that. You couldn't do air conditioning. None of the fans worked. And in the winter, when the heating was supposed to work, lies. I used to go in sometimes. There used to be ice on the floor. That was fun, and that was inside of a warehouse, right? So yeah, I when it comes to all weathers, I that's why I don't mind being cold and stuff. But when it comes to the heat, I can't function. Like I said, even when I used to work, it was the same problem. I had problems. So I'm seeing, I think that's a booze house up ahead on that corner. We've got a signpost, yay me. We might find something, but I really hope we do, because it's getting to a point where I'm like, how much longer can I really drive these cars for and just hope that we find the right thing? Toasty. Anyways, hope you guys are doing all right. I know it's Friday. Plenty more different things that you could be doing. Have a barbecue, go out, enjoy yourself, have a couple of brewskis in front of the fire pit. Enjoy it, be happy. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Another reason why I want to get this finished, I want to start a different game. Like, I want to stream something else. But this is an obsession. I need to get this finished. Oh, it's not a beer stop. It's a rock. A rock! Come on, truck, we can do this. We've only just done a full fuel change, oil change, water change, and tyre change. You'll be fine. Right, what's behind the rock? There always rocks. That is that's the 50, the Triclops. Yeah, sorry it's been a bit quiet on the old channel this week. Apart from the streams, I've done a few videos. I've got things to do. I just can't do them until next week. Well, one game I can do for Monday. The other one, it was like, hey, we're doing our play test for our game. I was like, excellent, cool. You can give it a go, do your feedback and so on and so forth, but you can't release any footage till the 24th of July. I'm like, it's like 2 weeks away. Why are you giving us this demo now when we can't do nothing with it for 2 weeks? I make videos and streams. It's not a bad game, but I can't talk about it until like the 24th of July. It's kind of annoying. I mean, it gives me a bit of time to work on the video, make it a little bit nicer to watch and all, but apart from that, it's like, it's just a bit annoying. I feel just like this right now. Look at that guy. I can't keep doing this, man. Drive, I've just got my foot super glued to an accelerator pedal, just hoping that forwards is the best way. There's nothing ever in the swimming pool. Nothing. Off we go. Phil 007, how you doing, sir? Welcome in. You know, I mean, it's strange. Like, normally, someone joins in and goes, hi, and then never talks again. Phil, you've waited, it's been 11 minutes. 11 odd minutes, how you doing? Hope the weekend's going to treat you well, mate. I'm going to need more drinks than anything today. This is how prepared I am for this stream, right? I have a drink. I have a towel because of how warm it is. And after the stream, that towel goes in the wash. It will be washed and dried, ready for whenever I need it next. Nah, it's alright, but it's all good, don't worry. I always give the first person like a hard time, you know, because it's always quite fun, you know, but it's alright. Occasionally, at the moment, occasionally there's kind of a breeze that happens. It's like, oh, and then it goes away. It's like, no. I can't afford to lose these cars. They have to be with me the whole time. And we're going to need to stop soon because even my character's getting thirsty. I hope you can cool off in some time. Mate, I won't cool off until it's not warm anymore. So I'll pop it into perspective. Where I currently live, well, I say currently is where I always live, it's going to be like 28 degrees for the next few days. And then it's going to drop down a few degrees. And then that's it. And when it gets down below like 25, it's not normally that bad. You know, we only have to really struggle with like some of the humidity and stuff, but it's usually a lot easier to cool off. When it's like the way it is now, it's kind of oppressive. And you're like, you know what, I'd rather just stick my head in the freezer right now and just choke myself out. I'm done. Don't care. I've even considered buying a mini fridge just to put my feet in it under my desk. Because that's what it feels like I should be doing. Because it's warm. But yeah, the content wheels, it'll speed up when it starts cooling down is when I can start being more productive again. It's just when it's too hot during the day, I don't really want to run my computer too hard because obviously it bangs out a load of heat. I haven't turned my PS4, I haven't turned my PS5 on for 2 days because it's too warm and this flat's not very big and ventilation sucks. So yeah, we're just trying to keep it as manageable as possible. Yeah. And I've got to go shopping for ice lollies and stuff like that tomorrow. And if there's any more room, putting some like stuff up in the fridge as well. Because it's just that's kind of what you need during this sort of time. Right, what do we need from this truck? I can't remember. We need a back window, visors, and left floor mat. Right, let me just sit in the... Can we sit in it? Is there a chair? I need a chair. Okay, no chair. How? Oh, there's a chair, right? Okay, I'll grab that chair and put it in, and then we'll have a look inside. So does this thing just not come with... Oh, it just doesn't come with sun visors? That's the right floor mat. Is that the floor mat for this car? It is! Yeah, go. Get in. You're in. Right. Back window. If this thing does have a back window. Okay, I need to look up the I need to pull the wiki. Drive beyond horizons. Wiki. Right, let's pull up on the capture. There we are. Okay, so we need cars. Right. So currently we are doing this. Now, it does have a rear window, so I am missing a rear window. That's fine. Does it have... It doesn't look like it has sun visors. It doesn't have sun visors. What? I've seen this part elsewhere. I need to go over my car quickly. So I need to make sure that I've got everything off this list. Because if I haven't got everything on, I may have made up what I need and what I don't need. I know I'm double visioned. Give me a second. There we go. Right, cool. Okay, so fronts. I need to get over the other side. I just need to make sure I've got both front lights. Okay, we got both. Okay. I've got a turbo, I've got an engine, I've got a battery, I've got a radiator. Excellent. That's good. And now I have both front lights, bumper, both front other lights, grille, and license plate. Let me just I'll pop that down. Cool. I'm basically just making sure I've got everything. So I've got a hood. I've got left door and right door. Oh yeah. Got those. Got both wing mirrors. Yes, we got both wing mirrors. Fuel tank. The cover. I need to look for the cover. Do I have the cover? Yes, I have the cover. Fantastic. License plates. I have both license plates. Cool. And we have the stack of and we have the yeah, cool, excellent, fantastic. Right. Next. Left door card, right door card. Right door card. That is the one. Left door card. We have the left door card as well. Fantastic. Let's just get in the car. Handbrake. Yes, we have the handbrake. Ignition. We definitely have the ignition. Central console thingamajig. I don't think I've got this. So I think I need it, and it's just a funny bit of plastic that sits on the top. That's the rear lights to a dada. Where's the bloody chair? Oh, there it is. So I'm now going over this car like a fine tooth comb because I've got things here. So I think one of the bits I'm missing is this funny bit of plastic. And that would kind of make sense because everything else I've kind of got. This doesn't have like visors. Okay, I need to go and check the glove box. I know I'm getting hungry and thirsty, but this thing's got it. This place has got one. Right, we have glove box there. I have a radio. So I think I'm missing a black bit of trim instead of what I think I was missing, which is the center console lid. Because this thing doesn't have sun visors. So what else am I missing then? Right. So I've got both the thingies on the floor, the mats. Yes. I have 3 pedals exactly the same. Yes. I have a radio. I have a glove box. I have a shifter. I have a dashboard. I'll just make sure. We have a dashboard. We have a steering wheel. I have seat belt holders. Yes. And I have seat belt buckles. Yes. So we're good there. I have all 4 wheels, but they're not on the car as of yet because I'm towing. So obviously I've got 4 wheels. So we're at 49 and 55 pieces. If I add the wheels, I'm at 54. Right? So I'm literally 1 piece. Which makes no sense. Hold on. If I put the wheels on now, I literally have 1 more piece to find. 53. Ah, no, I have 2 pieces. Right. So I reckon the things that I need are the central console lid and the back window. I think that's pretty much it for this car. Which sucks. Because I've got everything else. But at least I now know that I literally have 2 more pieces for this car to get. Which is a central console lid and a back window. Because I have the roll bar lights. I have the rear lights. I have all the lights. I've got all of the lights. It's amazing. And I think I've got a dome. Have I got a dome light? I have a dome light. Yes, cool. So there we go. I need 2 things. And they're not here. So now I need food and I need drink. But at least I now know what I need. Which is good. This means I can get rid of the wiki. I will have a look around though, because this kind of stop is notorious for having things just laying around elsewhere. If I'm going to find like a back window or a bit of plastic, chances are it might just be here. I mean, it probably won't be, but... Right, okay. At least I know. At least I now know. I'm all good. So we actually need less than what I thought. Okay. So a back window and a lid. And the worst part is, in the last sort of, I want to say 2 streams, I've had that lid in my hands going, where does this go? And then just throwing it to the floor. How you doing, Steve? Welcome in, bud. So that's a little bit frustrating. Yep. I'm annoyed with myself right now. Or much. Do you know the reason why I don't like the heat? Clothing. Socially acceptable, you have to wear clothes during the summer. It's like, nah, don't wanna. And I would scare people off, admittedly. I'd either get mistaken for being a Yeti or, oh my god, there's a big naked fat man over there.
Big naked fat man.
That's not the one we need. I want to say thank you very much also to Dimalagos and Keyfums for like getting over the kick. Chucking on the subscription over there, or just following. It's most appreciated. You might like it 20 degrees and windy. Perfect. Where I am, well, I mean currently inside, it's 20, I want to say like 26. Toasty. The fans aren't really doing anything. Admittedly, I left the one in the kids' room going, and it was like, it was on power 4. For the kids. Hold on, the lid goes where the shifter is. Hold on. We've got to have a look at this. I'll just hit the door. I think I'm missing it, mate. Goes in there, right? Yeah, I think I'm missing it. Actually, if I get it on the other side, and then it won't look like I'm driving it, so we can have a look. Yeah, it goes there, doesn't it? Well, I think I'm missing it then, because I can't see it. There we go. So yeah, it's definitely yeah. Yep. Oh. That's fine. So yeah, that's what I need. I need that, and I need the back window for the truck, and a left door card for the GT, and one more freaking light for the camper, and that's it. Chances are I'll be playing this again tomorrow because I won't find it all tonight. That's just how it's going to be. It's going to be a pain in the arse. And then when we're finished with a car, I'm just going to take the truck. We're just going to go bombing through the desert until I die. I think that would just be, it's a good way to end the stream and just go into the distance and try and find the edge of the game. Because there's got to be an edge somewhere. I don't think it's been procedurally generated like that far out. Never know though. Yeah, I'd be looking for a clip or anything. And then we can start playing the Planet Crafter. That's what I want to do when I finish this. I want to play the Planet Crafter. I want to stream that for months. Because with all the new stuff they've added in, I want to go from the beginning of the game all the way through again. I want to find all the bits and pieces and do all the puzzles and just build an entire collection of basically everything. But know that I can go bigger. That sounds perfect. The GT engine larder. Yeah. Yeah, but which big silly exhaust? The big star, the big heart, or the rebel cross? There you go. At least you got a plan. Right, let's have a look. Nothing's coming up on that side for a little while. Right. Nice. No, I just want to get them finished now. Been doing this too long. What kilometre on the new seed? 219. So we've done technically 1900, well, 1700 kilometres. Or were we? Well, we were nearly at 2000, weren't we? Well, I can't remember where we were now. But yeah, 219 kilometres on this seed. So I do 1500 or 2000 in the other one. It's been a long time. That's a GT. If that's got a door, if that's got a left door somewhere. Oh, it's not. Ah, bums. Well, we'll take that. Yeah, it's the Triclops. It just looked like what? I'm seeing things now. I'm kind of in hope for it. So, you know, when you said it's going, I really just want it to be. I don't care about anything else now. I just want that one. Ah, there we go. So the Triclops is good if you don't put the Triclops engine in. Because I found that as soon as you put the Triclops engine in, it got a bit stupid. Like, it wouldn't steer properly. Drives really well with the GT engine in though. We covered that about 2 months ago during the trip. It's been a long time. I suppose I could do a video of this, like, but it would just be, right, I finished the game. Now we're going to play this game on, like, super difficult hard mode. And there's going to be, like, there's going to be a stupid amount of enemies. And we're just going to see how far it takes until we die. I mean, that we would die pretty quickly. I'd get all panicky because I don't want to blow up the whole place with one RPG. I'm like, God damn it, I've got no more water, and then that's the end of the game. It would be a bit of a stupid video. Boot house. Cross your fingers for one of the 3 cars I'm collecting for. And the right parts. Ooh! That looks like just a Motel 6. You know, a crappy one. But hey, food and drink. And the chance of spawning the car I need. AK should stack. Shame they don't really, innit? Right, let's have a mooch. So that's for the camper van. So if that's here. Nope. I should have quite a lot of diesel left. I'm just going to make sure. Yeah, we've got loads. We'll be all right. All right. Off to the next stop, which is only like 30 metres down the road there, loves. So, do you guys know of a channel that I'm basically obsessed with watching? It's called Flawless Cleaning Services. If you've never heard of them before, I highly, if you like what power washing videos and like time-lapse gardening and that sort of thing. I know it's a weird thing to like, but if you enjoy that sort of thing, go and check them out, because their entire channel is to help other people. They do all their jobs for free, like a lot of the people on YouTube, but they do like big stuff. They've just finished off Jim's place, and it's immaculate now, and it's amazing. And it's all been done off the backs of the supporters of the channel. I started watching them at, I think it was 42,000 subscribers, and I think they've just crossed 500,000, because they're doing things differently. They're genuinely just being really community driven, which is really nice. And I need a seat. I need to get on top of that roof. There it is. Right, we're getting the seat. Get in, get out, pick the seat up, stick it on the roof. Push M, and there we go. We're on a roof. Ooh. Ooh, that is not what I need, but it's cool. Right, cross your fingers. Bell. End. Yeah, we won a bell. We got a Teenage Mutant Ninja mask. Yes. Oh, last spin. Last spin, Johnson. Cactus. Oh, bell end. Have you got 3 cactuses? I gotta be honest, that was one of the very few times I've just won, so I feel privileged that you actually witnessed it. I think I got a Steam item on that one, yeah. But don't. Steam items for me, I don't really bother. The only time I've bothered doing anything with Steam items is through Hybridsteel. I bought all of the cards, and they were like pennies. I'm like, okay, fine, I'll do it because I like Hybridsteel. I don't find any value in Steam points at all. I don't find nothing. I had to spend all of mine, and I was like, what's the most expensive thing I could buy because I need to get rid of it all? I had like something stupid like 200,000 points on Steam. It's not worth money. I need to transfer the points into like Steam credit or something. I reckon that should be a thing. Instead of getting points where they're basically for bloody pointless stuff apart from like, ooh, look at me, I've got a new profile picture. Whoop-de-bloody-do, it's a vanity item. What I want is £5 off of a game, or, you know, spend X amount of money and you get like, do it like a nectar card. You know, you spend £1 and you get 1 point. That sort of thing. But, geez, Steam rewards are bollocks. It's another thing I've got a problem with in gaming world. And we definitely don't need this car. Like, I've seen 3 of these now. We don't need it. Or extras to add into games. Well, no, I mean, this is what I mean. Like, if they did Steam rewards like the Nectar card or your points card for your supermarket, where if you spend X amount of points, you get, well, if you spend X amount of pounds, you get this many points. If you look, the one that I do like is the Morrison's loyalty card. Now, Kerry has a Morrison's loyalty card. I just tag onto it when I need stuff. But if you spend £1, you get X amount of points. Is it 10 points for £1?
5.
5 points for every £1, and that goes towards your 5 points goes to extra credit you're building up in that supermarket. Right, so you get 5,000 points, and you get £5 off your next shop. Okay, you have to spend quite a lot of money, but you are getting things you need all the time, like food, drinks, that sort of thing. Now, if you looked at that, sometimes when you buy certain items, you can get extra points. Like a pack of donuts, you might get an extra 100 points for that purchase. If they started doing things like that for Steam, more people would be more inclined to buy stuff off of Steam, because then they would be getting a certain percentage back to buy stuff more off of Steam. Steam wins every time. They're giving you something for nothing, and they're still going to be getting money off you. But unfortunately, we get Steam points, which are bloody useless. Yeah, well, you know, if you get to like 5,000 points, you could, you can either take a voucher for £5, or you get a chance at 20% off of your next game, or things like that. So they kind of give you like a wheel. You get to choose this, or you get to enter into a random. It definitely needs looking at now. I really feel we're in 2025 and we're still sitting there going, ooh, look at my profile picture. There's balls. I think we need to have a chat with Gaben, don't we? I think we need to send him a strongly worded email. we need to change Steam's way of doing stuff, because it's crap now. I ain't stopping here. There's no point. It's a Mustang. Dear Mr. Gaben, Steam needs to change its reward system because it's effing useless, and we demand free stuff. So give us free stuff, or we will take our business to CD keys. No, but you know what I mean. We want a reward system that actually rewards its gamers, instead of just, hi, have some shiny graphics for your profile no one cares about. Unfortunately, Steam was created in the region of, like, was it like MySpace? Where everything was customizable and everyone was like, oh my god, look at your profile. Oh my god, look, it's My Chemical Romance being played on my profile. Yeah, those were the days. Actually, what you used when you jumped onto my MySpace, this is how far back I go. I go back further than MySpace. But if you get to MySpace and you were able to find my MySpace, the first thing you would hear is straight to your face, straight to your face, and it was Hatebreed just screaming at you. So if you managed to read my profile whilst listening to Hatebreed, we could be friends. That was how I did. That was how I rated people. I loved MySpace. It was so cool. But then I used to follow like break dancers as well, because there was like an event up in London that used to get broadcasted on MySpace, and I used to watch it. And it was always my intention. I wanted to go to this event, but I worked nights. Well, I worked fucking all day, every day. But I always wanted to just pop up there and see what it was like, because it just seemed like a really cool place to go. And I like hip hop, so just kind of enjoyed I enjoyed the whole like vibe of it all. It was awesome. And then Facebook ruined it. You know? And Tom was the friend of everybody. Oh, the good old days. I do miss them. And again, need a stop zone. Is there a stop zone? There doesn't look like there's any stops. Just gotta make sure my cars are still there. And there was another one. You had MySpace, and you had Bebo was the other. There was another one, and then there was one more. Oh, I can't remember it. Bums. Oh. Its colours were mainly like baby blue and pink. I think it was called Face Chat or something. Oh, this is gonna bug me now. Oh, that's going to smeg me off. That's going to really annoy me. Early 2000s. What would it be called? Hangout places? Hangout websites? Not that one, not that one, not that one. E-Bombs World. Oh my god, I remember that. That was amazing. Oh. 50 old websites of our digital life. Oh my god, the old YouTube. Target, Geosites. Oh my god. AliWeb, Netflix old design, Craigslist. That's still going now. Barnes and Noble, the Reader's Digest, yeah, PBS. I remember Lycos.
Huh?
I remember Lycos.
You remember it?
MTV's Music Digital Age icon. Oh, Google. Neopets. Holy crap, I remember that. Yeah, that was one of my like devices.
Yes, come back, fella.
What, Neopets? No, stay away. AOL. McDonald's, the fast food giant digital drive-through. Pinterest is still going. NASA's still going. Reddit's still going. Wired. It was a social website for like, I can't remember what happened to it. And I can't remember what it was called. It wasn't Habbo Hotel, no. Early 2000s chat room websites. It's going to bug me, chat. It really is. Oh, what was it called? Wasn't that, was it? No, it wasn't called My Face. Websites like Facebook. It's none of those. None of those. It came after MySpace. Oh, I'm going to try and remember it. It's going to be so hard because like that part of my mind is like butchered. It's going to annoy me though. Really is. What I need is somebody to come into the chat who remembers exactly that time with the internet. It was the same. It was the same time as the internet as like MySpace, Bebo, and there was one other one. And you used to log in. You could see other people's profiles, and you could make friends across. And their chat rooms were like localized, so you could talk to people in wherever you come from. It was like Southeast America, blah blah blah. Oh, that's gonna bug me. Oh yes. The reason why it frustrates me is because it was one of those places that when we were younger and we were all in school, we were all on this one website. And even when I was in sixth form, we were on this website. We used to sit in our computer room, talking to each other online whilst we were all in the same room. So we were the original dickheads that basically took social media that seriously. And the funniest part was, I met a girl on this website who went to the same school as me. And she was in the year below me. That was weird, because it was like I wasn't really looking. Oh, that's going to piss me off. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to be doing like tomorrow. I'm probably going to be crashing the internet trying to find this website. Thank you very much for following over on Kick. I most appreciate it, Mike. Or I'm going to finish this stream and then all of a sudden it's just going to go pop and it's going to be in my head. It was definitely not called My Face. I don't know why that's stuck in my head. And that's a really big bloody hill. Right, full power. We got to get to the top and get a drink. And when we get to the top, I'll have a drink as well. MSN was awesome. I spent tens of pounds on MSN Messenger. And the reason why I had to say that is because when MSN Messenger was a thing and I was like highly addicted to it, we had to pay £1 for an hour's worth of internet time at home. This was on a 56k modem and I used to spend my time talking to strange people around the world. Yep, and it cost me £1 an hour because my entire family thought that I'd spent too much time on a computer, so they were going to charge me for it. Yay me! Imagine playing Diablo online. Oh, that was expensive. Let's put it this way. When I first moved out and I had my own computer and my own internet and everything else, I was a Diablo player through and through, so I didn't have to pay £1 an hour anymore. I sat on Diablo for a whole weekend going, I don't have to pay because I wasn't living at home anymore. It was an awesome time. No. How you doing, Yella? I wonder if we're close enough. It broke free, so we're okay now. Okay, did I turn this off? Yeah, I turned it off. We need to drink some food. I'm warm, mate. Very, very warm. That's all I can say. Got nothing else to say. Well, I mean, I've got lots to say, but it's like very much repeated the same. Oh. Hey homie, I can share your stream in a Kit community to help you hit 1,000 followers, 700 viewers, and earn $1,000 per stream. Let's chat. Add me up on Discord, Tessa615. I don't see the point of doing. I know it sounds like a sub for something, which is kind of something I've steered clear of my entire YouTube life. Friendster, Friends United Dig. No, none of them. It's going to be, like I said, it's going to be a pain in the ass to remember what it was called. Got an idea. Chat GPT. Right, I'm gonna bring up a screen. We're gonna try and get to the bottom of this with ChatGPT. Okay, what was it used for? It was a social and dating website with chat function. Main colors were baby blue and pink as a color scheme. And I can't remember the rest of it. Face pie! There it is! I wonder if that I wonder if that's still running. Face party, the biggest party on earth. This was it. That was my childhood. And I reckon I can't remember my email address. Holy crap. I wonder if I can find me. So, I mean, I've got to look for a 40-year-old guy now, which is going to be weird because I'm looking for myself. Max age 45. It's going to be weird. I'm going to be in the United Kingdom, all counties, down in Kent I am. I'm probably an adult, but I'm definitely straight as well. How weird is this going to be if I could find myself on this profile and I haven't seen this website for like this many years? Don't forget, all these people would have probably been online for like the last, like, they've never been online. They haven't been online for like 20 years. Jeebus. So Face Party was definitely that one that I was on. Bolt.com. That used to have a music website that we used to use that for a lot of, like, just listening to music online. Yeah, man. Face Party. Yeah, that was where I used to hang out as an online child. I can get you 1 million subscribers on these bank details and password. Oh yeah, sure, I can do that, mate. My social security number is 1 2 3 4 5, and my password is 1 2 I mean, admittedly, I don't make a lot of short form content. Short form content is like the fast way to get to 1 million subscribers. Being that if you make the right amount, if you make the right sort of thing, people watch. And there's so many people like, oh yeah, well, I got 1 million views on a video. It's like, yeah, it was a short. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through Face Party, because now I've remembered, now ChatGPT has helped me remember the name, which is nice of it. I'm going to see if I can find me. And if I can find me, then there's probably some old photos of me without a beard. There's probably some old photos of me of just like messing around, because that's the sort of crap I used to do. You know what? We do not need to stop here. We are okay. And it'll be a blast from the past, because I reckon some of that stuff that I've got on there, I haven't been on that website since I was in school. So it's been 23 years? Yeah, because I finished in 2002. That was my last year of like sixth form. That'd be interesting. Need a light. No. No. It's not here. God damn it. One smegging light. I reckon. The worst part is I don't want to do this, but there's 83 parts to a camper van. It's an absolute nightmare to find. So I might have to try and like, we've got to find the toilet. I've got to duplicate that light. Everything else is fine, but a light that size is virtually impossible to find. Don't forget, if you're enjoying the stream or all the stuff I've done, hit the like, subscribe, notification button below if you want to follow along. What have we got here? We have a Mustang. Oh. It's not nice today. Okay, so we've now got a beggar. Well, I'm not going to say a beggar, sorry. A bot in Spanish. Fantastic. So on Kick, apparently, yes, you will get botted. I'm pretty sure I changed my chat, but I mean, I'm going to go and check this out now. I thought I'd changed it to followers only. So let's go and have a look. channel, settings, what? Why can I not find the chat settings on this thing? This is the problem with like me doing stuff. Slow mode to follower in the chat. So there we go. Confirm. So if you want to chat on Kick, you have to be a follower. Well, there we go. That's how it has to be. So I apologize to anybody that is on Kick and you want to talk. Unfortunately, due to bots, we have to keep it the way it is. And if I have to change that setting every single time, then I will change that setting every single time. So you've got to get to 1,000. You've got to get to 1,000 followers. If I understand that right, 1,000 followers on Kick. Just to get monetized. That's fair. I mean, at the end of the day, you kind of look at it and you understand the reason why. You get paid quite a bit from Kick instead of just your bog standard like 50-50 cut or 30-70 split. Ooh, that's a big stop. Such a big stop, it's lagging my game. It's just had to do some major terraforming. Like, it's built that whole platform and put the building on top of it and be like, yeah, that should do it, quick. But yeah, I'm gonna see if I can find my profile. I mean, it does look like I'm gonna have to go through like a ton of pictures of other guys, but if your profile never dies, then my profile should still be on there technically. That would be a blast from the past. Really would. I'm like, Jesus Christ, man, I should have left this demon in the bag. It's a big garage stop. We haven't seen one of these for a while. That's why it took so long to load. You've never heard of a face party? I can understand it. It's before a lot of people's times. I mean, if you're not, I mean, I was when I was in school, like face party was around in like the late 90s going into the 2000s. It got stopped because of like Facebook. Everyone moved over to Facebook. You know, they all abandoned MySpace and a Face Party and Bolt and all these other social websites, and everybody just went to MySpace. Facebook. That's how everybody ended up on Facebook in the first place. It was being advertised as like the ultimate social tool for everybody. And it was. Everybody can now be on Facebook. Everyone can look for everybody online. And I mean, that's just it. But you kind of sat there and just went, kind of missing out on life, you know? I need the door card. And there is no door card here. But yeah, it was. I would say like it was probably one of the first sort of proper social media websites that really did cater to its users. There was a lot of people who used to use it, but I mean, everyone was on there for the same reasons. You're all looking for like just online get your rocks off, basically. It's kind of the reason why everyone was on it. Everyone was young and immature, and that was it. Like I said, I want to see if I want to see if I can find an early picture of me on there, because if I can, that'd just be I will save that and I'll show you all. If I can find one, I will, basically, because you know, I can't even remember what I posted on there, because it's been such a long. I said it even took me like it took me and Chat GPT to kind of figure out the name. So I'd love to, if I can find myself, I will, and I'll show you. I've got to try and remember what I was kind of named. Like Kick was, kind of. I mean, well, no, Kick's different. So this was, if you see how Facebook is now with all of its like separated like categories of chats and this, that, and the other, your chat room was basically that profile. So that group. So you would go onto a group labeled like, I don't know, Southeast meetups and that sort of thing. And you would basically go on there and meet up with people or talk to people who were in the same area as you. Or that you'd have like a chat room that was just dedicated to like WWE chat, or at the time WWF. So it was kind of like whatever people were talking about, there was a chat room for it. And I would say it was probably the next step in evolution from like MSN and AOL. Where, you know, you kind of, yeah, you were able to talk to a lot, you were able to talk to a lot of like people your sort of age or wherever or what you were looking for. What I remember with MSN was like just lots of random people just typing ASL a lot, you know. But yeah, MySpace, well, Facebook, yeah, can't remember, Face Party was just, you were looking for people to talk to, and then you were able to use it as a dating website as well. It's kind of how YouTube started. Yeah? YouTube was a dating website at around that same sort of time. You know, 2004, 2005. How you doing, James? I had forgot about ASL. Man, it's engraved in my brain for all life. Because the first thing you would do is you'd jump into a chat room and just go ASL, looking for F21, you know, in whatever age and where you were from. Like I said, I remember meeting a girl on Face Party who was in the same school. I mean, that was kind of obvious because we were all that age. A friend still uses his ASL account as Jeebus. AOL. Yeah, AOL account, and then the first thing you do is you'd spam chat with ASL.
Yeah. And like half the time you might get someone who's actually a normal person, and then half the time you might get a weirdo.
You remember that you got mail? Yeah, of course I do. I was a teenager at that point. Let's put it this way. Never happened to me. Because I know I used to sit in those chat rooms and I used to go, I don't really care. I'm just going to read the chat. And I used to try and move conversations, but I never used to bother actually like pulling people aside and having conversations in it. I used to just go with whatever the topic of chat was at the time. I was kind of, I mean, Kerry has seen this in first hand, right? I am completely oblivious to people flirting with me.
Oh, yeah.
Right? She has seen this with her own eyes. So when it comes to just online chat, I just read chat. I don't read it with emotion or anything. So it doesn't bother me. I'm that oblivious to it. And even like when I was talking, I've spoken to people in person, straight to my face. But when you're a DJ for like an event and stuff, you do get some sort of like recognition and you do get some sort of attention, which is kind of nice. But when girls start talking to me about like what I was doing and this that, and the other, I just think they're all being friendly and they're all just having a laugh and chatting and everything else. I've probably missed about, I don't know, in my younger years, I probably missed about 20 or 30 different opportunities because I'm just oblivious to people flirting with me. It's that easy.
You are, but it is true. But it's okay because I love you, darling.
But yeah, that's when I was DJing in clubs, I was always talking to girls who were always coming up to the decks. I just thought they were asking for like song requests and stuff and just being nice. Yep. And that's the thing, Steve. So you look back on it now and you go, ah, shit. All those missed opportunities of life. But no, it's you look back at it now and just go, ah, because now you know what you were actually looking out for at the time. Yeah, I get you. We've got these tires. Speaking of being nice, please say hi to the missus. Yeah, she's there. She's waving at me now. I had a mate that was the total opposite. Women in the chippy asked what he wanted, and he thought he was. Oh, yeah. So he was the. How you doing? No, mate, they're just being nice. I know. That's why I'm saying it. How you doing? And it's in a chippy, it's always, what would you want, love? And that's where he probably got confused a lot. Common speak. Well, that was a waste of preparation time. Nothing in it for me. Unless it's diesel. No, no. 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 Not a problem. I won't be that far behind. It's 11 o'clock now.
It's nearly 11.
Yeah.
Tired.
Nearly done. Jeebus. I apologise. Wasn't me. See, it's not me. It's not. I'm not sneezing.
Oh, I am.
The same mate had a load of business cards printed, and he would give them to ladies. Oh, that's sleazy. It never worked. Not surprising. That's terrible. Hey, yeah, I own a business and we do this. Here's my card. That is as cheesy as walking up to a girl and going, "Hey, does this feel like boyfriend material?" Yeah, it's that's bad. Or did it hurt? What? Oh, when you fell from heaven? Oh, creepy. The only thing that it worked on is that you still remember it happening. And that's the best part, because it's one of those memories you'll never forget. Not a problem, Steve. I'm gonna be honest, man. I'll be doing this tomorrow. I'm probably gonna stop one more place. Like all the stuff that happened to me over the years and bits and pieces and this, that and the other, it just goes down as like core memories of things that I used to get up to or things that used to happen. One of my favorite things, I've spoken about this before, but one of my favorite things I used to do was when I was DJing was people watch. And over time you always saw like guys getting rejected by certain girls, this and the other. And I'd always be standing behind the decks, just kind of like laughing with my mate, because there was always two of us like DJing. So it was me. At one point, it was my mate Slope. Another night, another couple. It was like me and Christian, and there was a few others. And we used to just we always used to like stand behind the decks and just watch people get shut down all the time. And this is because we knew the crowd, so we knew all the people that were in there. And pretty much every person in there I knew by name and favorite band, this and ever. So I was always able to make playlists from people. And you get like new people coming to the club, and they would instantly start trying to like check out the area, like, oh, she's pretty sweet, that and there. And you'd be like, there's no way he's gonna get that girl. And you'd sit there, how do you know? It's like, because she's a lesbian. She ain't interested. It was always things like that. But we always set it up like, if you're ever in trouble, there's two places of safety where I used to DJ. There was always two places of safety. There was the bar and there was the decks. And it was always like, everyone knew if there was ever trouble or anything else, safety places were these. So we were always looking out for people that were always working. And it was just the way we were. Because we never wanted to see like any of our like friends, because by the end of it you see everybody in the club as your friend, because everyone knows you by name, everyone knows what you like, everyone's got you added up on Facebook or wherever, and it's always a safe place. If I was there or Dan was there or anyone else, it was like it was safe for them. So if there was any like trouble, we were there. And that was kind of how it was. It was like, get behind the decks, come and talk to us. If you're being approached, go talk to a bar staff, that sort of stuff. And we were even though we were all in the alternative scene, we always looked out for each other. We always had each other's backs. That was just the way it was. That was how it had to be. It was when you saw like, I got to change my tires. It was when you saw like where they were down the road from us, there was clubs that never used to look after their patrons as well. So we always saw like the drunk girls kind of getting like forced around, like, because no one was taking care of anybody. And so you had people like us that would, we didn't care if you were like, if you were a chav kid or anything. If you were in trouble, we'd try and stop a fight or anything. And that's how it was in the club as well. It was the same rules. Everyone's equal. There was no differences. So we always looked out for people. But it was always funny watching like newbies into the club getting turned down by people that we knew. It was just hilarious. People watching was one of my favourite things. And I miss DJ. I miss that life. But I couldn't do it now. My mate Neil, who's comes in here occasionally, he's an urban explorer. he gave up DJing, was it 2 years ago now, to do his channel, which is like a van life. And I mean, he's just hit 50. And I don't think he could go. I don't know if he could go back to DJing. I mean, he might do, but it's a lot of late nights and a lot of mess around with like lots of people you don't want to mess around with. But I really enjoyed that time, you know. And you're always going to make memories from everything you do. So it doesn't matter if that's, you know, it's like your friend who's like, who never pulled a girl with a business card. It's a memory that you're going to sit there and laugh about for years to come. And you still laugh about it now and forever. C18. Oh, we need a drink. Right, we'll do one more stop. And then we are done. There we go. Right, next stop. Cross your fingers that we find a GT, a pickup truck, or a camper van with the parts we need. That's got to be stated. Oh dear. And then it's, yeah, I'll be doing this tomorrow. I still haven't even seen a toilet as well. Like I said, I would try and duplicate that light off. Nope. I haven't even found a toilet. Well, there's a toilet. I wonder if I can get to it without blowing myself up. We'll go and investigate the pathway first. Can I get to the bog without blowing me up? No, you can't shoot the mines. I tried that. See? Right, I'm going to see if I can find that light quick. Oh, apparently I can't. Okay, well, I haven't got an RPG. Now I've got a light in here somewhere. There it is. Did it duplicate it, or did I just get the same thing back? Thank you for the Mombazoon Sugar Shack Hell video. I posted about 3 of them. Not a problem, buddy. That's what those videos are for. Like, I'll create whatever I'm looking at and be like, that'll do. So do I just get the same light out now? Kind of annoyed about that. That's good. If they're helping, they're helping. That's all I made those videos for. Because the thing is, if something annoys me, I know it's annoying someone else. And if you can't figure it out, then you get an idiot like me who makes a video. And we're all stuck on the same thing. So, it's what I do. It's why there were so many videos on hydrogen. Admittedly, I'm just now waiting for. I'm waiting for Car Mechanic Sim 2000 or whatever, because I know there's a new one being made. That'll be my next major series. That'll be the next one that pushes like my channel up another level. It just takes me a really long time to do stuff. So many rants about Cash Cleaner Sim 2. I wouldn't say rants, they were just like things at the time that were needed to be in the game, and then all of a sudden they're in the game. It's a lot better game now. Works. Gotta be honest though, if that game came with a bloody like counterfeit thing to start with, I would have been so much more happier to start with. Or the fake note one, or the police note one. Yeah, all of that. And a yen sorter. I don't even know why that took them so long to make. Yeah, by the way, what you can do now, you can sort out American notes. Fantastic. You can also sort out European notes. Excellent. What about yen? Yen? Nope. We ain't done yen yet. Why not? Dunno. That's what it felt like. Oh no, this is a steep hill. This is a steep one. Who builds a road like this? David, it's over to you. Could you imagine laying the tarmac on this bar? Seriously? Not even Lightning McQueen would have been able to lay this road. Alright? Just saying, that is near impossible. That's why roads wiggle when they go up hills. It would be easy to go down. Oh yeah, definitely. I can't wait to go down the other side. But we're doing like 2-3 miles an hour up a hill. Because it's just so damn steep. Dropped off a track bread and a cow full of wood. Selling point instead of the garbage bill point. And now I come back off. You've done alright then. See, the way that to make money on Monbazoo fast is literally wood cutting and maple syrup. As soon as you've got maple syrup coming in, you don't have to do anything else. And then the next thing after that is just go for broke. You've got to try and build as many maple trees as possible, as quickly as possible. And then the money just pours in, literally. But I know there's a whole new load of stuff. There's like bigger tanks, there's bigger this and bigger that. For some reason, I don't know why, I tried to do a Monbazoo series only like a couple of months ago. And I just fell off it. I don't know why, I just don't want to do it anymore. I think it's because I've done so much on it. And I just kind of gave up. But Monbazoo is a good game. If you're new to it, then it's good. If you've played it for a long time, like, let's say like me, Diesel, and a few others did, then you're kind of just like, yeah, okay. You need to learn how to plant trees. Get a pair of loppers. So if you look, the best person to watch is Diesel on this one. But you get your pair of loppers, go up to a tree, cut the branch, and then plant the tree next to it. But try and keep all of your trees in a row. So when you link them all with your taps and your pipes, you can get more trees in per square foot. And it's so much easier to work with. Yeah. Oh, we've already got one. Yeah, it's all in the maple place. Anyways. We're done. We've got 98 litres left and we should be okay. So this is where I'm going to call it. So tomorrow, guys, we are going to be looking for one light, one left door card for the GT, centre console, and a back window for the pickup truck. And that's it. That's all I need. And we are no closer than we were earlier today. Oh no, we were, because we got the footwell bit. But apart from that, we're done. So I want to say thank you very much for coming by. It's most appreciated. If you do want to watch some more, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. I'll be back tomorrow. Hopefully it'll be a little bit cooler. I won't have to use a towel, and I won't have to drink as much, and I won't feel as bad. But I genuinely, I don't feel great at the moment. The heat's starting to kill me again. So it's all fun and games. So until my next one, I'm going to say peace out, have fun, enjoy everything you guys do. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll be back again another day. Until then, boom. Fist bump to you.